We are the learning and development, global learning and development consulting firm based in KL. Yeah. So before we start the session, so I would like to share with the audience here the intent of this show. So the intent of this show is to provide the learning and development community with bite-sized learning. Uh, this came about because when we started as a L&D practitioner way back 16 years ago, we noticed that there are not many L&D content around. And where we are here is because we get connected to different L&D practitioners, learn the ropes ourselves, and not much a specific platform for the L&D practitioners to come and learn bite-sized content from design, from delivery, and all sort of things that L&D practitioner need to know.
Especially from each other.
Yes, yes, that's right. So we hope that with this live L&D show, we are able to provide content that will be valuable for the L&D practitioners community. Yeah. So maybe Jora can introduce yourself.
Right.
Because every week we have seen the emerging new L&D practitioners coming in. So we are very excited. But most of them maybe tak kenal Yasmin dengan Jora. I've introduced myself. Tambah sikit lah sebab ramai yang tak ni. I've been in L&D for the past 16 years, doing instruction design, apa lagi, delivery, facilitation, coaching, mentoring, the whole spectrum. But dalam banyak-banyak ni, I am more interested in design. And the other thing that I'm also good at is in graphic facilitation and research. I buat banyak benda sebenarnya, Jora. I pun banyak sangat. So orang kata, macam mana you boleh design so fast? I said, because I expose myself to so many things. So I have so many things in my toolbox that makes me a very fast designer. So that's all from me. So Jora?
Right. A quick one. I also do the same things like Yasmin does. Yeah. Which I facilitate, I coach, I train, I design curriculums. And designing curriculums or designing learnings is one of my favorite focus in learning and development. I also love to train trainers and train facilitators. Yeah. Okay, so just wanted to inform you about Yasmin already mentioned to you about the intent behind the L&D show, and we have a guest every week. Yeah. And the guests that we bring in are guests that are in the L&D field, and each of them have got their own specialty, their own focus area. And sometimes this focus area are not the formal work that they do, but it could be an informal thing that they do on the side. And this is an perfect example of our guest today. Yeah. So our guest today is Ahmad Zulkarnain. That is his full name. But you could call him Zul, yeah. Cik Zul. I call him Cik Zul.
I call him Cik Zul too.
Cik Zul too. And the reason is because we started off as not as friends. We actually started off as a client-vendor relationship, yeah. And then as time goes by, we followed Cik Zul's career over the time, and we have always been there to support him, because one thing about Cik Zul that I've always admired, yeah, is he's a man of ideas. Always whenever we sit down with him, there's always ideas flying around. And the other thing about him as well, not just ideas, he's also someone that that implements the ideas. So we really love working with Cik Zul. We just really love talking to him, because ideas not only flying around, but it actually get materialized. Yeah. So that's our sort of how we work with Cik Zul and how we see him. Yeah. But I wanted to just formally introduce him. So he is a YouTube content creator. Yeah. So some of us call them YouTubers, right? It is something that he does, I would say, because of his characteristics of being detailed. Yeah. He's one of those people that does research, and when he applies it really well. So that's also one of the reasons why it's a pleasure having him here. Yeah.
And because of that, kalau L&D practitioner nak jumpa dia, you better know your stuff. Nanti dia caught you lah, apa, what facilitation are you talking about, blah blah blah. So
okay,
yeah,
alright. Okay. Just a tip. Kalau you meet him in his formal capacity, which is his formal capacity is he's the head of Post Center of Development, which is acronym postcode. Yeah. He is in the human capital development area of Post Malaysia, yeah, Berhad. So you should go to Postcode. It's a really wonderful setup, yeah. And yeah, talking to him is just very inspiring. The other thing about him that is consistent in his conversation with us is this idea of improving self potential and perform positive changes 1% every day.
Hmm.
So he's the type he's the so in for me, I've always remembered that, because I also somewhat can resonate with this, because I always believe that if you have 100 people, and out of the 100 people you have one person, and out of that one person he only take one thing out of the workshop, then the job is done for us as a trainer. So it's really about making that small change constantly,
Hmm.
and Cik Zul has this philosophy of improving self potential and perform positive changes 1% every day. Yeah, and he has taken this into his YouTubing as well. This is the concept of him going into YouTube, using YouTube to enhance, to make this 1% change. Yeah,
Hmm.
and not just YouTube, but any digital intervention is also something that he's interested in. Yeah, so his forte is learning and development, training delivery, in-house consulting, and of course, unleashing human potential, yeah, human capital potential. In terms of qualification, he's a certified Prosky change management practitioner. He's
Hmm.
also a certified trainer in directive communication, which is the signature is the Colored Brain program and communication. Uh, he human drive and motivation, dynamic speaker, and curriculum developer. Is
Hmm.
development is all the areas. Yeah. In addition to that, as I said, he's a certified trainer with MIM. He delivers training and consulting all over Malaysia, Brunei, and Indonesia. And he also holds a master in business administration in Uni Razak. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that is a quick introduction of Cik Zul.
Hmm.
Cik Zul, do you have anything to add on, or
I
maybe
think
yeah?
I think what you have said is something that is more than enough.
Semua our guest cakap
Yeah,
macam tu.
and he's also very humble. Yeah,
Ah,
Chizu is also
itulah.
very
More
humble.
than enough.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things that also, if you meet him, he listens. He actually will listen to you, and then lepas tu baru dia start prodding you. So
Ah.
another
Yeah.
tip. Careful dengan Cik Zul.
Ah.
He listens well. Yeah, okay.
So you better know what you are
You
saying.
see?
Seek to understand than to be understood.
Yeah, there you
Ah.
go.
Habit number 3.
Wonderful. Okay, so let me just share with you guys the format of the format of the LND show before I pass it to Cik Zul, because there is a lot that he wants to share. So we're gonna try to get him on as soon as possible. So what's gonna happen is that we are going to have about 45 minutes or 50 minutes or even a bit longer on conversation with Cik Zul on the topic of how to create YouTube channel for self-branding. And this is focusing on L&D practitioners. And the thing about it is that it's really timely, because I remembered we had the 7th series. We had Kartini, and she was talking about more of the social media, and within that we talked closely about YouTube. And I've always wanted to drive deeper, to go deeper into YouTube. And lo and behold, and Cik Zul is here to support us in understanding using YouTube as a way to self-brand, especially for trainers. Yeah,
Yep.
and within that, of course, the learning and development is touched. Okay, yeah? So he's going to provide us with tips and technique of using YouTube as a self-branding tool for trainers. And also that's going to be about 45 to 50 minutes. So if you have, within the 45 to 50 minutes, if you have any comments, questions, yeah, please put it in those that are joining us in Zoom, in the room. You can put it in the question in the chat. We will then pick it up and offer and forward it to Cik Zul to add on to the conversation. If you guys are in YouTube, because we are going live in 3-4 channels, yeah, a new one, Yasmin's channel, my channel, maybe Cik Zul's channel pun kan, ya. We are going live. So those that have got question in those Facebook, especially Neo One, mine, or Yasmin, please put it in. And we will have someone monitoring those Facebook, and we will also extract questions from there.
Yep.
Right? So then after the 45 minutes of conversation, we will then have a Q&A session, yeah, about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. And then at the end of that Q&A, we have a different
Slot.
segment
Yeah.
where it is called task and ask. Yeah, task or ask. So this is where we challenge the guests, yeah, to choose either a task that they have to immediately do
Live.
live, or they choose ask, which is two questions that
Questions.
we will ask, and this has nothing to do with the subject. Yeah, this is anything to do with the subject, and they have no option to say no. So
Kena
if
jawab.
kena
Must
jawab kalau dia pilih dua.
answer.
Kalau task tu dia kena buat, ya. And then
Hmm.
after that we will have a bit of an announcement, and then we will wrap up. We will wrap up by giving back to Cik Zul for his final words to close the session.
Okay.
So that is how we are going to get the things done. So
Okay.
to kickstart, I will get Yasmin to ask the first question to kickstart the conversation. So Yasmin.
All right. So the first question: why do you need to be a YouTuber? Because your topic is how to be a YouTuber, kan?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So why? Why is so big deal about this?
Why
So
so
Cik
big
Zul,
deal?
over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Yasmin and Juara, and also everybody in this Zoom, Facebook, or anywhere. Thank you for attending this particular session, and I'm going to share with you many things about YouTube. I'm really excited about YouTube. My background is about in learning and
Line, I agree.
development as trainer, and also looking into developing myself. When sometimes I realize that as a trainer, we need to have our own branding. As a trainer, we need to portray what are our difference between us and also other people. Actually, I've prepared a presentation slide. So I'm sharing this as well. Can? Boleh kan?
Boleh.
Yes,
Alright.
please.
Uh, Actually, it's about self-branding. I'm not the expert in self-branding, but I'm putting self-branding as one of the main agenda of having a YouTube. It's not about only a social media. It's about how we can portray ourselves, our personal branding. So I'm taking this from some slides or from some images from Google, but this actually relates what I'm going to talk about. It's about our vision. What are our vision in getting ourselves portrayed to other people? Authenticity. How can we portray our authority in certain things? Our personality, whether people can see us, whether people like us and like to communicate with us, and how are we going to communicate with them? Our commitment, and also what are our differentiation factors when we are doing something. We need to differentiate ourselves compared to other people. As a trainer as well, when you are meeting your clients, you need to differentiate yourself from other people. If many people are offering programs such as I'm taking a generic program like previously we know as time management. So many people are providing time management programs. So you need to differentiate. My usual question, my normal question is that what would be the uniqueness of your program compared to other program? So that is why as a training provider, as a person, as a trainer, you need to be able to identify what are your uniqueness. That's what we call as unique selling proposition. And also, what are the value that we are bringing? Because we are not only living by ourselves, but we are also putting and giving value-added services to other people. That's the real meaning of life. So, why should you be a YouTuber? Yeah, I have 3 points there. I have 3 points. Number one is potential of YouTube. Number two, the fastest networking, and also the opportunity that we can grab. Okay, let me go to the first one. Okay, YouTube is the second largest search engine after Google. Do you realize that when you search for something, when you type something, if you search for some documents or some reference, some text, is going to go into Google. But there will be many instances, there will be a YouTube video that attached to the search that you are putting into the Google search. That is why And also YouTube is and Google has bought YouTube since 2016, I think so. That's the facts. But Google has bought YouTube. So that's why YouTube is the largest search engine. When YouTube is the second largest search engine, which means that whatever that you post in YouTube, it's going to be reached by millions of people. So it's not only Malaysia, it's not only Indonesia, it's all over the world. For me, my YouTube channel is more in Bahasa Melayu because I have my own niche on on managing that. But many of if we can deliver our YouTube, or if you choose to deliver our YouTube in English, there's abundance of opportunity that we can get, especially in YouTube. So looking at the current facts, monthly active users is around 2 billion and video views daily is 7 billion. So imagine if you are putting the right contents, you are putting the right keyword, you are putting the right portfolio in your YouTube, it's going to reach these millions of people. So that's number one. The potential of YouTube is really huge. There's abundance of opportunities over there. Okay, number two is about fastest networking, right? Fastest networking means that this is some examples of some of the ustaz that has a large view of YouTube, and these are the famous YouTube. If you don't realize, let me show to you. Okay, this is Alif Irfan. He has 2.76 subscribers million. This is Zuki Muhammad. 1.23 million subscribers. And also we have here Nur Amira Shahira, 2.27 million subscribers.
Are these in Malay, Cik Zul?
Yeah, in Malaysia. This is
konten ni
Malaysia.
dalam bahasa Melayu?
Ya, bahasa Melayu.
Bukan. Apa
Wow.
Bahasa Melayu.
Bahasa Melayu 2.4 million. Wow.
And if you know this Nur Amira Shahira, he's a drummer. She plays drums. I'm going to share her potential over here. And every time she posts, these are some of the views, and also about 439 million, 10 million. So the opportunity of using YouTube is really huge. Okay. And also about networking, all right. Other than Facebook, social media like Instagram and others, when people wants to see your actual presentation, your actual who are you, your personality, YouTube is one of the channel that you can use to give to your networking partners to understand who are you. That's a real opportunity over there. So looking into this opportunity discovery, build your career. Nowadays, people are no longer focusing. For us in Post Malaysia, and we are looking into a new generation of Gen Z. We are thinking of requesting their CV or resume via YouTube.
Wah, so dah jadi mainstream dah.
Yeah. For example, that we want to have one new project, Post Malaysia Management Trainee Program. So we want them to submit their resume via using YouTube, or submit with the channel of vlog. So they need to explain about themselves. They need to show themselves using vlog. So that's the opportunity when we can see their actual true presentation skills, how confident are they in communicating. Maybe they have some plans. So using vlog, because paper, you looking at the resume, they can write many things, right? So you can build your career. You can show to your potential employers. Okay, this is my YouTube. This is what my content that I've created. This is what my innovation that I've introduced. So building a career is one. YouTube is one of the channel that you can use. Number two, business opportunities. This is superb. I'm going to share with you after this how business opportunities can happen over here. You can make money. You can make money. I'm showing here Sugu Pavitra. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
Sugu Pavitra. She's
The
already
girl yang masak tu kan?
805k subscribers and she claim around income around berapa 100,000 macam tu lah kan, ringgit dia kata lah. So it's a business opportunity when people knows your capability, knows your expertise, what do you like, because when we want to do the YouTube, it's supposed to be that we do what we like. Am I going into another question that's supposed to be asked? Belum lagi. Okay.
Tak continue.
Belum
It's
lagi
okay.
Okay. This is from media, from social blaze. How we can see the potential of business using YouTube. So, if you look at this is Nur Amira Shahira's video or YouTube channel. I want to bring you here. All right. Estimated monthly earnings is around 2.5k to 40.1k in dollar.
Dollars, US dollar.
And recently there's an interview with Nur Amira Shahira. When people interview her, she said she declared it's around $4,000 per month. So it's around
Malaysian.
4 times 4, 16,000 per month. By using by doing YouTube and doing whatever that you like. Okay. So with these three elements, potential of YouTube, fastest networking, opportunity discovery, that is why I'm encouraging people to start YouTube. Why? Because if you think that YouTube is just for you to view, what if YouTube can bring money for you? And in addition to that, there is no reason for people to say that I have no work, I have no job, I'm unemployed. You cannot say that, because this is one of the opportunity that you can do. If you have nothing to do, you can do many research about YouTube. You can put into many contents. Your subscribers will flow tremendously.
Yeah.
So,
okay, Cik Zul. So now that we know that these are the three things that why you should be a YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
And I really want to zero in on opportunity discovery, itu kan. So as learning and development practitioner, and a lot of us are freelancing. Yeah. So how can we use YouTube to expand our business exposure, to expand who we are, to get more people to know what we are doing? I mean, how do we expand that area of us as an L&D practitioner?
I can see some of the trainers have been using YouTube to promote their programs and also products. Unfortunately, some of the YouTube being recorded is just for the sake of recording and sending their image and also their voice to the public. Actually, it's not only that. People are looking at the professionalism and also the credibility of the trainer when delivering the program to YouTube. And also, with the widest coverage of YouTube viewers, which is billions of coverage, you can decide. The trainers can decide whether you want to focus only in Malaysia, or Malaysia, Indonesia, or Malaysia, Southeast Asia, or you want to focus on the whole world that opens the opportunity of 2 billion exposure of your video, that people are going to be interested in your program. So when we design our program, we want to put it the best of it, which we design the program, we put all the contents, If we have all the contents, the right contents, the best contents, but we are not being able to market our contents and also program, it's going to lie on the shelf. You are not going to
Correct.
make money for that.
Right. So you mentioned, so that's the professionalism part lah, where it is done well, it's done in
Yeah.
excellent. I mean, it doesn't have to be expensive, but it's done
Yeah.
well lah, with thought, with
Yes.
design. What
Correct.
about using YouTube to build credibility as a trainer? I mean, there's also a question that is connected to what Janice was asking in the chat. How do you build professionalism? I think you have answered about it, making sure that it's done well, I mean, it's designed well, can you, rather than just caca marba. But how do you enhance credibility through YouTube?
For me, credibility, it comes from our background and also our research that we did. Because when once we put our video in YouTube, there will be some reference of what we are doing, and a reference that we take from somewhere, or from our readings, and also communication with other people. We can also interview people that has high credibility or professionals in our YouTube, so that it shows that we are not plug any facts and data from anywhere. We are putting it inside there. And most important is that we need to put all the sources, or whatever, wherever that we get the sources, in the description, so that when people look into our video, they are looking, hey, I'm interested in this point A. How can I explore further? So he will go into the description and look into the information. And if you are not putting that into there, not putting the facts into the description, people are lost. People are not going to be confident of what you are saying.
And I like that idea of, then also when you put that source in, it speaks to who we are as learning and development people, that wants people to continuously develop, rather than, you want to learn from me, just learn from me, that's it, whereas actually our knowledge was built upon other people's knowledge. Wonderful, Jesus. Thank you so much.
And one more, in YouTube, there's quite sensitive in terms of copyright claim. So copyright claim is really sensitive, and sometimes when we create a YouTube video and it has some copyright issues, either it's going to have copyright claim or copyright issues, or worse is copyright strike. So copyright strike means you need to do something about your video. Either you remove that copyright portion, either you are using illegal music, illegal video screen capture, or you are putting something that is not, you need to remove that, and your copyright strike will be removed. Otherwise, your YouTube will be banned. So
right, and this is also part of credibility, correct? It actually creates credibility for you as well, right?
So you need to put that the source that you get it from inside the YouTube.
Yep. Sounds for me pula, I rasa kalau YouTube can be your best ally, best friend to promote yourself. But if you don't do it well, dia akan break your reputation juga. Because how can you as a trainer tapi you content you berterabur, there's no narrative to what you are presenting, the way how you present is not excellent. Indirectly itu pun branding juga tu. Branding. Which trainer not to go? Because dia terlalu sloppy. Okay, imagine kalau macam tu pun sloppy, what can people have assumption, people has all that judgment kan. So what you put in YouTube also very important, especially trainer. Content must be good content, and also copyright tu, because there's so many trainer, mungkin dia nampak from here and then they cobble together, padahal mungkin dia tak mindful of the use of the content.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think maybe just a quick sharing on the IP. I mean, I used to be a publisher, so I know, of course, publisher memang very particular about copyright and infringement semua tu. So there's a rule of thumb. Of course, kita minta permission. Kalau kita say, sometimes you ask permission, you can't get it because the person is not there atau the source is not there. So rule of thumb is always put in a disclaimer. Always put in the source, the biblio and all that, so that we credit whatever that we put in. Supaya, so if you have that habit, I think it's not as bad as just thinking that it's yours. You know, at least the credit must be there. Kalau you tak boleh dapat the right in time or get to the right source, kan ya? So that's the default mode. So very very interesting, Encik Zul. There are a lot of questions and comment coming up, but we're gonna hold on to that. Wah, ini very hot topic ni, Encik Zul.
We'll take note of the question nanti kita bring forward.
The chat is going like that. Okay, so maybe Yasmin, you have a question for Encik Zul, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah?
So we know that it's very important for us to maintain as a YouTuber professionalism, credibility, right content, best content, and have our back research done well, so that you have a good YouTube. I would say presenting lah. So in order to do all this, what are the preparations needed to start a YouTube channel? Tu satu, kedua equipment, any planning or delivery, Cik Zul?
Okay, I think I have also something to share about this. Right.
See how well prepared Cik Zul is.
Okay. Okay. YouTube equipment.
So by the way, sorry, Cik Zul. By the way, guys, notice if you look at Cik Zul's picture and our picture, the video can screen. Tell me what you notice. Then that's the reason. So tell me what you notice. Our visual and his visual. Okay, sorry, Cik Zul. Continue.
Right. Thank you. I need to share because it's like that. If I'm not sharing, something that is not right with me, because I like to share. And also whatever that I'm sharing today is something that is based on my experience, my research. It does not it's really not showing that I'm the best in YouTube. I'm not the best in YouTube. I'm not the best YouTuber. My subscription also just berapa ratus je kan. But I'm sharing this because I want our trainers, our facilitators, everybody use this platform for us to start. Okay. Saying about YouTube equipment, the simplest method for you to produce your YouTube equipment is using this handphone, smartphone. If you have iPhone, okay. If you
Everyone
have
boleh lah kalau macam tu.
Boleh. If you have iPhone, I've done some research in terms of which smartphone is the best video. I think the latest iPhone 11 Pro is something that is really good in terms of video because they can capture full high definition, full HD, 1080p. So you might consider some decent, some good smartphone if you want to use a smartphone. So number one, the most important checklist is a camera. Camera means something that you need to capture a picture, an image of a person. So camera can be many cameras. For example, the first camera that I've used is I've always fond of using mirrorless. I'm always fond of using mirrorless. So this is Fujifilm X-T2. This is my first camera that I'm using to create YouTube channel. A humble beginning, a mirrorless camera, small enough, but this is I've bought second because I just believe that I can buy something good with a cheaper price. So that's why I'm buying X-T2. So this is the first camera, mirrorless camera. You need one camera that you can use. Otherwise, if you don't want to have that camera, I'm also using currently Canon M50. All right. If you are looking into a camera, that are quite decent and nice, small enough, you can use this particular camera. Let me show you. I'll show to you.
So you are showing a comparison now.
Yes, I'm showing that this is the camera that I'm using for webcam. However,
Okay.
this is a camera of webcam. However, this is the camera that I'm using using the Canon. Actually, I want to show this camera for you. Okay, right. This is Canon M50, M50,
Okay.
and this is my webcam. Webcam camera.
Oh,
Okay.
Cantiknya.
different, yeah.
So
Okay.
nice.
So the camera plays a very important role, yeah.
Yeah. And if you do some research on camera, M50 is one of the recommended camera. Canon M50 is one of the recommended cameras for you to use for YouTube. Alternative, I'm saying this is with a tight budget lah kan, with a limited
Of course,
budget, because
kita suka.
Kita
if you
suka
want,
limited budget tetapi good impact.
Yes.
if you have a lot of fun kan, you can go to the high end camera. Tapi ini cakap cerita-cerita orang biasa macam saya lah. So this camera is around 2,000 plus, which I think maybe you can use for that, and it has full HD capabilities. Full HD capabilities. And also you have a flip screen. Flip screen means you have I cannot bring this in front of me, but you have the screen that you can see yourself when you are talking, but do not look at the screen, look at the lens.
Okay.
So that's
Canon M50, yeah, Cik Zul?
Canon
M50.
Correct.
And this is something that you can carry around lah. And you can make it static like a webcam, and you can carry around for video juga, eh?
Yes. Initially, I'm thinking of having the I'm thinking of purchasing a iPhone 11, kan? But the cost is really high, really huge. So I'm maintaining my handphone, but the camera I'm using M50. So whenever that I want to take pictures, I'm going to bring my M50 together with me. So you can imagine the size of M50 is really small, which you can bring anywhere. Yeah.
Juara dah Google lah ni. Tengok macam mana rupa dia.
Yeah. Right. Sekejap ya.
Nak tengok dia punya size dia besar mana.
Okay.
And it can shoot still photo juga.
Dia besar
It
tapak
can,
tangan.
besar tapak tangan.
je. So small.
Yeah.
Mirrorless scanner. Oh, nice.
Wah, ini sudah bagus.
I rasa nanti kan lepas show ni juara pergi Canon. Aduh.
Okay. Alright. That's number one. Sekejap ya. I'm thinking of sharing this. Screen sharing has started. Okay.
Palm size camera. Ya, betul. Yeah, some commented, Janice commented, cheaper than buying the iPhone. Small can fit in handbag.
Yes. So it's palm size, yeah? I tengok tadi, Cik Zul, it's small enough, yeah?
Yeah, small enough.
Tapi cuma iPhone tu lah, you dah tangkap, you boleh load terus dekat Instagram, dekat mana-mana. That's the
Yalah,
different
tapi berapa kali
Tapi
ganda.
itulah, don't mind to wait lah. Balik nanti baru upload kan.
But
Tapi kan,
there's also
but this M50 has Wi-Fi capabilities. Whenever that you shoot, it's going to upload immediately into your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, they're connected. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
Alright, number one is about camera. Either you are using your smartphone or using your camera capabilities. Just make sure that you are using full HD resolution. I'm not recommending 4K. Yeah. As I've mentioned to you, for normal people, using full HD is sufficient enough and quite good like this. If you are using 4K, you need a high capacity of laptop, high capacity of desktop. You are going to invest more. You are going to use more. However, if people, most of the people looking at viewing YouTube is from handphone. just from handphone, from
Yes.
Android,
Yep.
iPad. They are not
Yep.
viewing YouTube from TV. So there's not
Mm.
much different between 4K and 1080p. If you have fund,
Okay.
Mm.
please proceed. But this is
Mm.
normal setup that you can afford. So everybody can use it.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
Number
Right.
2 is microphone. Actually,
Yo.
if you have bad video and
Hmm.
good microphone, that's sufficient
Hmm.
enough. If you have
Ah,
good video, great video, but you
ah.
have crappy
Bad mobile
microphone,
phone.
people are not going to listen to anything. So
Betul.
you have options. Either you are using like Juara now, you're using headphone and so you have your microphone over there.
Yep.
Uh, however, I have my personal belief that during taking videos for YouTube, I prefer not to use headset.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
going to use headset only when I'm editing my
Editing.
videos. Only my editing my
Mm.
videos. Even in this video also, you didn't see my headset. Actually, I have my
Yep.
earbud
Yep.
over here, left and right,
Oh,
Mm.
so that people are not looking at my headset over
my
there.
head.
My
Your head.
Yeah,
headgear.
Ah, your
my head.
head.
And also and also microphone, you have several options of microphone.
Juara
Uh,
lain
Hmm.
dia kena pakai sebab tak ada rambut dia tengok headgear dia. Okay.
okay, my recommendation. I'm not recommending anything, but people are
Uh-huh.
not paying me for this product also. But I'm going to share with you some of the microphones that we can use. Number one, you need to avoid onboard microphone.
Ah.
Onboard microphone.
Do you understand onboard microphone? Onboard microphone means microphone on the camera. Please avoid that. Totally no. People are not going to listen your voice. You don't have clarity in your voice. The volume of that voice also is not loud enough for people to listen.
Mm.
And
Yep.
this is some of the microphones that you can also choose, which is this. This is what we call cardioid microphone. How you can use this is that just put this microphone outside of the frame, but nearer to you. Okay, the tips is that the nearer the microphone to your mouth, the clearer your voice.
Okay.
So
Right.
if you put your microphone here is clearer, and you put further is not going to be clear anymore.
That's clear.
You need to increase the volume, and that's going to affect your surrounding noise.
Right.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Alright.
another option is using this as well. This is the
Clip mic.
clip mic wired, and
Mm.
I'm also having wireless clip mic.
Clip
So
mic, yes.
imagine that I've tried several options to make sure that my voice is clear to be delivered into YouTube. So it's not as
Right.
easy as switch on the camera of phone and using the microphone on the onboard camera. Please
Right.
avoid that.
Okay. So first, one thing, no is on board.
Yeah.
Second best is macam yang tadi tu tapi near to you.
Yes.
Then there is option of clip lah. Clip
Yeah.
whether wireless or wired, that would be you would say ideal lah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, thank you Cik Zul.
And then lighting, right?
Ini kita kena belajar. Memang out kita punya lighting.
Lighting.
Yes.
Lighting is that if you want to test your lighting, I prefer a lighting that is clear enough for your face. You don't need lighting at your background. Sometimes you can see some YouTubers that are doing a cinematic look of lighting, which they are not putting much light, but they are focusing that light only at their face. Okay. Sometimes people can also this type of lighting that I've showed to you. I've showed to you this lighting, or can you see my video? You can see my video, right?
Yes.
So this is another option that you can use. a simple lighting where you can switch on and to fill wherever areas that is not light enough. For example, this is my area that is not light enough, so I put here or here or here.
Ada tak lighting yang nak buat saya kurus, Cik Zul?
Yeah.
Suara.
Kurus
Pening
is
juara Cik Zul nak
boleh,
jawab
boleh.
soalan tu. I boleh. Oh
Boleh.
my
Kalau
god, ada.
lighting tu hanya Yasmin je yang boleh bagi.
Bagus lah, world lah jawapannya.
Dia siap dah, boleh. Saya pun tengah tunggu.
Tengok nanti lighting mana tu. Okay, this is the fill light. But as in my slide, that's the main light that I'm using most of the time. So lighting is very crucial. People wants to see your face.
For example, right now, sorry, Cik Zul. For example, right now, your video compared to mine, that's one of the things I wanted you people to see. My video compared to Cik Zul's video. So yours ni ada lighting ke just the camera itself saja?
Actually, I'm using my fluorescent light in my house. And just that. But I'm using my Canon M50 as my webcam.
Wow, and that's already like this already. Wow, so, can you imagine to add more like? Wow. Continue. Sorry.
Why I'm using? Actually, this is my because I've done some research on how to connect my camera to my laptop. It's not so easy. Actually, it's not easy to connect camera as webcam. And fortunately, I have my Canon. If I'm using my Fuji, I cannot connect my camera to my laptop as webcam. So I need to use my boring webcam like this. My boring webcam that I've showed before. So lighting is very
benefit. Important. Yeah, another benefit of M50.
Yeah, correct. So lighting and finally the software that you want to use for your editing. For most of the people prefer this is Adobe Premiere Pro, the left side, and also you have if you're using Mac, you can use Final Cut Pro. So for me, I'm using Mac, so I'm using Final Cut Pro since early of my YouTubing. So I'm used for the Final Cut Pro software. So these 4 elements is really necessary for you to use. Okay, alternative to Adobe Premiere and Final Cut Pro, you can also edit your video in your handphone using, there are many apps that you can use, KineMaster, Adobe, something like that. So you can also edit from your phone. My daughter YouTube, my daughter also has YouTube actually. So I edit her YouTube is solely using handphone. So there is no reason for us not to do YouTube, but for trainers and also consultants, my appeal to you is that please do your YouTube professionally. That's very important, because we are not only just sending contents to the public, to the media, social media, but we are also portraying our professionalism in delivering our contents. Okay. Alright, that's it. That's the equipment. Ada masa lagi ke?
Yeah, ada.
Okay.
Planning, very important.
Planning, Alright. Before we shoot our video, planning is very important. I want to share with you how I plan. Ni rahsia sebenarnya. Tapi saya share.
Ini yang saya nak ni.
Ni rahsia sebenarnya kalau saya nak share ni. Okay. Kejap ya.
Cik Zul bukan Siti Nurhaliza. Siti Nurhaliza biarlah rahsia kan.
Okay. I'm sharing you my screen. Kejap, mana saya pergi ni. Google Chrome. Alright. I'm using Asana. Okay. I'm using Asana. So how I do it?
Asana.
This you can see my mouse, right? Yeah.
Yes.
This is the first bucket is content ideas. So how I do it is that I put all the contents that I think I want to do over here, content ideas. And these are the months of that I want to shoot or to upload the videos. So I'm waiting to upload this strategi menjadi YouTuber, and also 10 sebab beli Canon EOS M50. So these are my upcoming 2 videos. And also please subscribe my channel. Thank you.
Ya, itu YouTuber punya ayat tu. Ya.
Okay. And these are some of the templates that I just copy and paste to put into the description. All right. People always think that no need lah to put any description, just put simple description. Actually, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's not the right way. I'm going to show to you and prove to you why. Okay, this is one of the video that I have created before. So I'm planning. How I do my planning is that in this asana, I put the title. This is the title part. So I put all the title that I can think suitable for that particular contents. I'm going to share with you how you can choose the right title, because choosing the right title related to keyword research. That's very important. Otherwise, people cannot see, cannot view, cannot find your video. So kalau tak jumpa, is short sendirilah. And also thumbnail. What are the words that you want to put on your thumbnail? Thumbnail, among all of these, thumbnail is the utmost important element. And description. Okay, this particular description is the time that you plan. What do you want to write in your description? So you need to plan this first before you create your video. So after you create your video, you just copy paste into the description. So please do the planning. And as trainer, we know that if we plan to fail, if you
plan to fail, you fail to
plan, we plan to fail.
fail.
Yeah. We need to plan. We need to do our planning. Okay, tagging. What are the words that we want to put in tagging? So we need to find. I'm going to share with you an apps how you can do this. It's actually automatic. Okay, links. Whatever that you use. For me, these are what I'm using, the equipment. So I'm putting everything inside here for people to look and how people can see. And if they want to purchase, they can just click and purchase it. All right, and then, okay, these are the text. I'm putting, let's say, in all of my video, I have segregated the parts into several parts. Now, the first one is the hook. The hook is, this is your chance to make a great impression. So you need to have that hook part. Why people want to view your videos? The hook must be very interesting, and it must not be too long. It's maybe within 1 minute. So once people look into your hook, and then you need to introduce yourself. So these are the words. So if you see, I'm not putting any script inside here, but I'm putting like pointers for me to talk, right? I'm just putting pointers. And for your information, I'm not using teleprompter. I didn't read anything. So how I do it, let me share with you my secret. Ta-da! The secret is that do not feel annoyed if you make mistakes. Kan? You are in front of your camera. You are in front of your camera, and at the end, you realize that you are going to edit your file video, right? So do not feel annoyed when you are doing when you are making any mistakes. Do not feel annoyed because let's say I'm showing this. These are the 3 rows of pointers. Maybe I can only remember the first line. After I mentioned about the first line and then I forgot about the second line. What I do, I just stop. I look at the pointers, and then I'm be in front of the camera and just repeat again. So at the end of the editing process, you just need to cut that portion and combine it. So it looks
Right.
that you are continuously delivering your contents. So my tips for you is that if you do mistake, do not stop the video.
Terus
Every
je,
time
Teruskan.
you do
jalan
it,
terus
you
je.
stop the video. Do not do that. You just continue the session, continue the parts. Okay, at least you remember
Good tip. Good tip.
the first part. Okay, you complete. However, if you are doing live like this, you cannot do that. You cannot do that because it's live.
Yeah.
But during YouTube video editing, you can make as professional as possible by doing that. So do not feel annoyed if you are making any mistakes. Just continue. So after you complete, let's say this particular part, then you stop the video. All right. So then you look into the second. So these are the contents that you can see until the end of the session. So that is how I plan my video. I do my planning first, then I shoot the video. Okay. Most important part is that in your YouTube video, you should have compelling title. Compelling title. You need to have that compelling title. Okay. Why title is very important? Title is related to algorithm of YouTube. People search for some information. They are going to key in something. When they key in something, they want to find some video. If whatever that they key in into the Google search term relates or match with your video, YouTube will propose your video. So you need to find compelling title. So how do you want to find compelling title? It's like this. Let me share with you again. All right. I'm using
Cik Zul, kalau macam ni kena buat workshop ni.
itulah.
Ah.
I'm showing sikit je dulu. Okay. Sikit je dulu.
Tip of the iceberg.
This is a tip of the iceberg, man.
I'm using TubeBuddy ataupun satu nama TubeBuddy. So this particular TubeBuddy, you can do some research on that. What are the keywords that you want to use? And also I'm using this Morning Fame. There are two apps that I'm using for me to come out with the research. Okay, I'm showing to you Morning Fame. Okay, here you can tick here keyword research. Okay, keyword research. So what happened is that when you have some ideas on creating a video, you need to find the right keyword that you want to put inside. Okay, let's say this is from Morning Fame. You have a topic in mind. I'm putting how to create a YouTube channel. So you can see here, this is the list of the top list is something that people are looking for. So you tick there, and you are going to have some outcomes here, where these are the rating of the keyword FFFD.
Wow.
So which means that this is not a right keyword. However, here this is FFFA. There's a number here. There's a lot of description here. Let's say I'm using this. So when you use this, you can see what are the potential of the keyword. What are the potential of the keyword? You may have F subscribers, F views, likes, comments, relevance, which means that this is not recommended. This keyword is not recommended. Because
F lah.
yeah, for my channel, too many people are creating this particular contents. They are not looking at it. So over here also they are putting search results. Some of the channel that have been successfully produced the YouTube channel. So what I want to highlight is that whenever that you want to do your YouTube, it's not about only capturing video. You need to do the planning part. You need to do the planning. If you want to have a class on this, I can do this on many. I can do this, but for now I cannot share many things about this. So first, TubeBuddy, and second is Morning Fame. These two apps I'm using for me to do my planning.
Yeah, Nadia, could you type the URL in the chat for everyone? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. What about delivery?
Okay, delivery.
Right.
Um,
Yes.
as we have discussed before many times, Jora and Yasmin,
Mm.
delivery in front of camera is different from delivery in the audience, with the audience in front.
Yes.
As trainers, we
Mm.
used to conduct session and facilitate session where we have eye to
Mm.
eye contact. Kan?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Even if you create your delivery using your camera, your eyes
Mm.
tend to look into the screen
The
if you have screen.
screen. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Mm.
now my eyes is looking at my screen. You can see
Ah,
that I'm not
the
focusing on you,
difference.
but I'm
Yes.
focusing on
Yes.
the
Mm.
screen. But now I'm looking
Correct.
at the lens. It has
Yes.
eye
Mm.
contact between us. And people are
Right.
Mm.
not comfortable enough to talk to the
Mm.
lens
Mm.
because
Betul. Betul.
I.
Betul.
the
Mm.
lens cannot give any feedback to us.
Betul.
Mm.
So
Liveless. Betul.
the delivery
Mm.
part is that you need to have your eye contact with the lens as if that
Yes.
you are
Mm.
communicating with the audience, and you can use hand gestures to use it.
Uh,
Mm.
So delivery also you can use multiple cameras also can.
Senang je. Saya Aisyah juara dia suruh dia lukis gambar saya. Lepas tu dia dekat dengan kamera tu. Dia selalu cakap dengan
Oh,
wife dia.
okay.
Dia tulis. Lepas tu
Alhamdulillah.
gambar yang dia doodle tu dia tunjuk gambar I senyum. Pandai lah tu, dia tak nak kena marah kan. So dia start tu. So dia pun cakap lah. Ada lagi,
Kalau
I simpan lagi gambar tu.
kalau dia letak gambar marah, dia akan lebih semangat nanti. Okay.
thank you
Alright.
so much. I think I fully agree with what you said. It is not easy. That's why actually people yang acting in front of camera ni bukan senang sebenarnya kan. To have that live feel and engagement with lens kan, rather than with human beings kan.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for that,
Yeah.
Cik Zul.
So I still have question.
Yeah. Okay,
But
so
kita pun ada question
ada
pada
question juga,
yeah.
and this is related to what Diana is mentioning, kan ya?
Mm.
Maybe I could bring that, and I thought it was quite relevant.
Dr. Diana.
Yeah, Diana mentioned about creating what differentiates us. How can we as L&D practitioners distinguish from one another? Yeah, and it's, I think it's about determining the niche. Yeah, I think it's about niching. Yeah, of YouTube channels. Could you share if you have any sharing on that, Encik Zul?
Okay.
Creating a niche that makes us distinguish.
I think number one is about differentiating factors, right? Differentiating factors.
Yes.
How we can differentiate.
Which I think will lead to niching lah, yeah, in the channel.
Right.
You will create a niche, right?
Like this. How we can differentiate ourselves when we create a YouTube content, or when we meet L&D practitioners or our clients, is that we need to put our products and services for the client, for the clients, which means we need to offer something that the clients wants. If it is not within the client's requirement, whatever you offer, whatever product, the best product that you are going to deliver to your client is not going to be worth for the client. So for me, when trainers or facilitators comes and meet me, the first thing that I always ask them is that, have they done research on what we have experienced currently? What are our problems as client? Have you done some research on that? Do you know that these are the issues that we are facing? Have you gone to our branches? Have you seen our people? So if you want to propose something, it should relate to the client's requirements, right? As usual, Jora, you and Yasmin also always get people to talk first, and then you say these are the possible solutions. That's the way. Not okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our offerings, this is our signature program. People say our program is very good. that's not going to work.
Yalah, kena buat need analysis dulu.
Yeah.
You cannot give a solution to what you don't know, because maybe your medicine might suit for certain people but not for everyone.
But surprisingly, many trainers did that.
Yeah.
Many trainers, I know that many trainers will angry with me, but many trainers did that. They say that I can do this, I can do that, everything you can do under the sky. But
The sky.
who cares? I don't want that. I don't want what you
That's the
know.
honest truth.
Betul.
I just want people. I just want the trainers to fill my gap. What we want.
Yalah, awak faham tak masalah saya sekarang ni? Bukan saya nak tahu produk awak. Awak tahu tak masalah besar kat sini?
So I think the session design canvas that you are doing, Juara.
Yep.
I want to do a YouTube on that actually.
Bagus.
Session design canvas.
Yeah,
right. Understanding the objective, understanding the issues, problems, then these are the possible solutions. Okay, these are the interventions.
Yeah. And I also want I pun dapat idea tadi. Selalu dengan Cik Zul dapat idea. Ada satu lagi idea. Tengok you are so passionate about that subject, I nak invite you balik. Let's talk about perspective of the L&D buyer pula.
Yes.
You know, we always talk about us as practitioner nak jual barang. What can we? Maybe you can come back, Cik Zul, to talk about the other side, the perspective of an L&D buyer, someone that buys L&D programs, kan? Because I thought it was excellent that one.
From the user perspective.
Yeah, so true. And Cik Zul will tell you the truth, the way it is. Yeah, he doesn't mix it well. So you don't think that. Okay, that's sidetrack lah ni. Okay.
Kalau siapa marah saya minta maaf lah ya, tapi
nasib
but that's the real truth. But however for the viewers punya perspective, post center of development is center development of trainers of the staff for Post Malaysia, right? But we are also training providers.
True.
So we are one of the organization. We are one of the organizations that wearing two hats. Number one, we are a training provider, and also we are the client. So we are wearing two hats.
Yeah. So, and that's why you guys are dynamic, because you have that two hats. That's why I love working with you guys.
Yeah, so boleh assimilate dua ni sebab you see from both angle.
Okay, sidetrack itu next topic ya.
Okay,
topik yang akan datang, Cik Zul.
Okay. Alright, no, I haven't answered another question is about niche.
Yes.
About niche.
Yes.
Alright.
Differentiation.
The niche, differentiation already done. Okay, now how to pick a niche for your YouTube channel. Alright.
Okay, nice.
There are some debates on niche. Some people say that okay, you need to have one niche and you are going to be there. Some people are saying that you can do anything as long as what you like. What's your hobby? Me myself has been testing some experience. So I'm doing vlog. One vlog I'm testing about products. I'm testing about many things. So that's the testing ground for me. But if you want to look, this is my opinion. Number one, the first approach that you can choose, there are two approaches that you can choose. Number one, if you choose to do your YouTube, is to increase your views and increase your subscribers, and to get your subscribers fast, you can do whatever that is required by the YouTubers. By doing keyword research that I've mentioned before, that's why important keyword research. By doing that research, you know what people want, right? There are many channels here. There are 21 profitable YouTube channel ideas, many things that you can do, starting from makeup, gaming, food, yoga, fitness, ada banyak. If you do some research on this, you can identify mana satu yang lebih kena dengan you, and also you can choose one of the niches over here. Maybe I can share with you what I know about niche. Most of the highest niche that people look into is meditation. Meditation tu paling banyak lah. Meditation ni, Yasmin, you like meditation, right?
Hari-hari meditate Cik Zul.
Mindfulness.
Banyak kerja, kena center myself.
Sebenarnya
Kena tenangkan fikiran.
sebenarnya nak buat video meditation ni sangat mudah. Tahu kenapa tak? Because you just need what? You just need music. You just need a voice over, and you need a nice image for you to put into the video, right? 3 tu je sebenarnya. All of these 3 you can purchase. Trust me. These 3 semua boleh beli. Number 1, you can do your voice over if your voice is really pleasant enough for you to do meditation, you can do by yourself, or you can hire people to do voice over. Number 2, music. You can also hire people to do music, and you take the copyright for you. You can pay. Number 3,
Hire people to do music.
Yes, hire people to do meditation music. I'm referring to meditation ni. And number 3, you can also have free copyright of nice images in website anywhere. So by having that, you can, if you want to increase your views, meditation is one of the way. You can do that, and by doing every week one video, or every 3 days one video, you are going to look into your subscribers increasing. So there are many ways for you to choose the niche. So these are the way. But my tips is that if you want to choose your niche, better you choose whatever that you like. Do not do whatever that people like, because for this approach to increase your views. Because if you are doing something that you like, you are going to be passionate on that. You are going to put full-hearted on what you are delivering. So this is the first part. And also there's a website on exploding niches, so you can find that niche to find. Okay, that's number 1. Number 1 is to increase your views. That's the strategy, the first strategy. Strategy number 2 is that be the authority. Be the authority. So this is quite challenging. It's quite challenging. Why? Because if you are the authority of a certain subject, for example, Yasmin likes to do doodle, right?
Correct.
And also you're also using virtual, you're doing virtual facilitation. Virtual graphic, yang graphic recording tu apa?
Graphic recording, yes.
Graphic recording. So you can be an authority on, let's say you want to focus on doodle, so you can do a niche on only doodle, which means every week you create doodle videos, how to do doodle, challenges of doing doodle, anything about doodle. So when people want to find doodle, they will search for you, and YouTube will channel your channel to people that are looking into doodle by the right keyword research lah. So you need to have the right keyword research. So be the authority. For me, I'm positioning myself as to increase to unleash the hidden potential of people and change 1% every day. So that's my niche, which I'm focusing on that. So whatever that people can unleash their hidden potential related to productivity, related to change, because I'm cross-site change management practitioner. So anything related to change, I'm going to put into my YouTube video. So if you look into my video, I have some vlog that's only a testing ground. However, vlog is something that people are looking at also. I just test, but I get many views on that. Tapi surprisingly, juara air ni and also the rest, I did one video, bahasa Melayu dia, cara untuk memasak telur mata. Kan?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Nice.
Sampai sekarang, until now, people are looking at that. Cara masak telur mata.
Was that your testing?
Yes. Itu hanya because my wife wants to show cara nak masak kan. So, satu. Until now, that has been increasing. Memang saya pun tak faham kenapa orang nak tengok video masak telur mata. Tapi
interesting jugalah lepas ni macam mana nak rebus telur. Memang kata, ini pun kena tengok ke?
itu yang saya tak berapa faham sangat tu. Okay, tengok ni.
Okay.
If I can show to you kejap. Kat sini nampak ke? Nampak ke tak nampak ya? Alamak.
Boleh, yes. You can share your screen and then kita boleh highlight you.
Oh, okay, kejap.
Apa? I'm highlighting
unshare.
already.
Okay, boleh.
Boleh.
Terus Zul.
Teruskan.
Dah dah.
Ada.
Dah.
You tengok ni. Alamak, nampak ke?
Nampak.
Nampak sikit.
376.
376.
376
Itulah
kan?
ya.
Ini bukan. Ini bercuti di Cameron Highland.
Oh, okay.
Ya, that one
I think I saw. Yeah.
Tak, until now, I have 13 views on this. 13.
Oh, cara masak telur.
Bukan, cara masak telur. You tengok ni. Nampak ke? Tak apalah, saya baca ni. Cara goreng telur mata. Cantik. 502 viewers. 502. Tapi my record yang dekat sini adalah tips menjadi YouTuber sukses is around 16,315 viewers. Bukan subscriber, view lah orang tengok.
Viewers. Yes.
Tak apalah for a start lah kan. Orang dah tengok.
So
Yep.
that means that you want to be an authority. So for trainers, you can choose which area that you want to be the authority in that. It's not that you are the authority means that you are the only one, but you are sharing your concept, your ideas, your perspective. It's open, and and you also need to be able to accept criticism, feedback from people, because not everybody likes your video. There's
betul.
many people that choose like, but there are many people also to choose dislike. So you need to decide. You need to be able to accept criticism for that. Alright.
Okay.
So that's the answer.
So it's already 11:18. Juara. So we have the task and ask.
Yes. So before that kena ada question
Ada
tak?
lagi tak?
We have one question for you here, because we have been putting in the question as it comes. So maybe for an official question during the Q&A, Zul, there is a question from Diana. How do we get the crowd to like and subscribe to our channel? Example given were entertainers. People. Yes. How do we get the crowd to like and subscribe to our channel?
Get the people to like and subscribe lah.
Our channel.
Oh, okay. Even though I always say that please subscribe my channel, like and share, kan? Even though I say that, actually that's not the right way. Not the right way for people to subscribe and like. If people look at our video and our content is really good and outstanding, people surely will like and subscribe your video. No need for you to ask them. If you are looking, for example, if you are looking on how to do graphic recording, you are new.
Yes.
When you type graphic recording and you look, Yasmin comes out on that channel. You look into one video, two videos, automatically you are going to subscribe. So how we can increase the subscriber for you to, sebenarnya panjang cerita nak increase subscriber ni. Even kalau saya pun for myself pun I'm not heavy in subscriber lagi sebenarnya, kalau tengok pun tak adalah banyak sangat, but I manage to jump from 100 of subscriber to 400 subscriber within 2 weeks. I managed to get that. So ada banyak cara. One of it, most important, yang ramai orang mungkin rasa macam tak penting sebenarnya adalah thumbnail yang kita yang pada kita punya YouTube kan. Masa kita Google, masa kita search tu, tiba-tiba keluar kita punya thumbnail kan. Actually that is very important. Thumbnail is very important. So bila thumbnail tu glaring compared to others, dia akan automatically akan muncul dekat dalam kita search. And based on my experience, saya tengok when you are putting your thumbnail with your face, is going to increase the likability of people to open and subscribe your channel if you have your face.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's say if you are doing meditation, you just put environment ke ataupun just surrounding nice picture, itu mungkin tak tahu sebanyak mana lah, tapi but if you put your face, people will know you and your credibility increase if you able to manage that.
Agreed. Okay, we have another question. This is about choosing. If you are an L&D practitioner, you have a company. So, do you choose to have to use the company YouTube or your personal L&D trainer YouTube? What's your comment on that? So you're an L&D practitioner, you have a company, and you yourself is an L&D practitioner. Do you brand on your company YouTube or do you brand on your YouTube?
Actually, it depends to the how high is the subscribers on that particular channel. Which one is the highest? If the subscribers in the company channel is highest compared to personal, focus to company. If your personal is higher than the company, you can do your personal. Why I mention like that is that the higher your subscriber in your channel, the higher possibility the higher possibility for YouTube to do their algorithm and channel the viewers towards there. Okay. If you have 1 million subscriber, I have 1 million subscriber, Juara have 1,000 subscriber, the possibility with the same topic, with the same contents, with the same elements that Juara and I did, I post there, likability for YouTube to push the channel, to push the video is towards the 1 million subscriber compared to 1,000 subscriber. So our target is that refer to how many subscribers that you have in any of the YouTube channel. So it's not about putting, because you can also put your videos in both, right? You can put your video in both channel. So that's why choosing the right channel, referring to the higher subscriber. And if you want to have your videos to be viewed many, you have to have many subscribers to look into your video. I strongly discourage. I strongly discourage. There's a word mentioned as subscription for subscription. Means that you subscribe me, I subscribe you.
Oh.
Okay, I discourage that because eventually, if you just sub for sub, eventually YouTube will identify, and your subscriber, even you get higher subscriber, is going to be reducing in certain decreasing rate. That's a system. So my recommendation is that if you want to increase your subscriber, is doing YouTube ads.
Content.
YouTube content, and you need to do YouTube ads. So that's another portion. You need to pay some advertisement from using YouTube and Google ads, and it's going to boom your channel. I have what I did is that growing from 100 to 400 subscribers is using YouTube ads. I never sub for sub.
Right. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, Cik Zul, we are conscious of time. So my favorite part of the L&D show is the Ask and Task.
Yelah, sebab Juara suka main game kan. Mesti dia suka sangat segmen ni.
Right.
So
Okay, okay, Cik Zul, would you like the task or the ask? Which one would you choose?
I'll try the task.
Nice. Okay, the task. All right. So I've always been intrigued by people that actually because I've seen your video, the Cameron Highlands too, where you shoot and you also be doing talking. You're talking as you're shooting, kan?
Right.
So what I would like you to do now is we would like to see, kan ya, you play acting. How would you shoot and talk at the same time?
Okay. Right.
Right, so so we're gonna watch you, right? Nadia, can you highlight Cik Zul? So we're gonna see Cik Zul in action because we can't be able to see him when he's out there. So we're gonna see him in action, play acting. How does he do a shoot and talk? All right.
Okay.
Okay, Cik Zul,
Right.
anytime you're ready.
Okay, I'll start now. Okay.
Yes.
This is my camera, and this is my tripod.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now at New Zealand, and I'm looking into some areas over here that has nice surrounding. You can see here. So whatever that I have inside here is something that is for you. I'm going to do a video that are going to make you come to New Zealand and make sure that you are going to be interested to come to New Zealand. So remember that when you want to come to New Zealand, make sure that COVID-19 is no longer over there, and make sure that you have the right flight ticket so that you can go there. So, macam itulah, lebih kurang. So, using this,
Wow.
just
I really
using
like
something.
your eye. Yes, I really like the way you look at the camera intently. I think there's a lot that we can learn by just watching people doing things,
Yeah.
Just now, what I noticed was your eyes was very fixed to the camera, and then I like the fact that you actually sort of don't lose eye contact with the camera.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
So just to share with you, I like this. This is quite a cheap octopus tripod like this. So you can do it like this, and it's quite ringan lah.
Ya, dia tak macam right angle.
So you can put your M50 on top of that.
I have another GoPro. Not GoPro. This is Joby Gorilla Pod. The term is Joby, Joby, Gorilla Pod. So this Joby Gorilla Pod is
Joby.
Joby. It has several types of Joby Gorilla Pod. It has for 1 kilogram, 5 kilogram, 3 kilogram. So if you want to put for me, M50 is just sufficient for me to use 1K punya Joby Gorilla Pod. Actually, it's not cheap enough, but the quality is really good.
Investment. Yes.
This is a simple. This is the simple. I like this because easy to bring and easy to use.
Ringan kan, nampak so
Yeah.
light.
Right.
And also
Thank you.
you can put this anywhere. Letak kat atas pokok ke, and then
atas kepala ke?
atas kepala.
Kepala saya lah.
Kepala juara.
Thank you so much, Cik Zul, for playing. Wonderful. I think even though we were playful with that, but there was some learning there as well, yeah?
Yep.
Right. Maybe, Yasmin, would you, there's a few announcements before we pass it back to Cik Zul to wrap up, to have the final word, yeah? So, Yasmin, any announcement?
So far tak ada major ones. Cuma just to mention, next week kita punya the live L&D show resume as usual, akan berlangsung seperti biasa. And
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Topik dia kita keep it surprise. Next week kita announce.
Right. And also based on what I think another thing is stay tuned as well. I really love this subject. Maybe we can work with Cik Zul on coming out, maybe curating YouTubing punya program just for learning and development professionals, because I think it's a slightly different nuance compared to just the general YouTube workshop, and maybe we can have it a practical one, or at one. Number two, stay tuned. I would like to invite Cik Zul again, if he is agreeable, to also have that topic about, coming from the buyer, L&D buyer, so that we can then learn also from the other perspective, because kita ni asyik short nak jual barang je, kita tak lupa ada orang yang beli tu macam mana kan?
Practice empathy.
Exactly. So with that, Cik Zul, I'm going to pass it back to you. Final words, final sharing, just to wrap up the topic about YouTubing for L&Ds, especially for self-branding. Cik Zul.
Okay. This is actually I have prepared. This is my closing slide. What are the ways or recording for you to look professional? Number one, you can do your planning with Asana. If If you don't want to use Asana, you can use any apps that you can use. Trello, you can use also apa ni, Google Note ke, whatever notes that you want. Just make sure that you do the planning first before you do the YouTube. My strong message to you is that do not be trapped into analysis paralysis, which is you just do your planning, but you are not proceeding with your video. So make sure that kalau rasa-rasa you are too bogged down with your planning, buat je lah satu YouTube. At least you can start your YouTube, at least 1 or 2, you can have that experience and exposure. The more video YouTube that you are creating, the more YouTube that you have created, you have experience, you have a lot of exposure in doing YouTube video. That's really good. Number 2, speak with confidence. If you know people that are looking at you, or you anticipating maybe professors or genius, more brighter people that are looking at you, ignore that. Just speak with confidence. You know that and understand that this is your video, this is your YouTube channel, you are the authority of that. So make sure you speak with confidence, with high volume of your communication. And number 3 is eyes on lens. That's very critical because eye contact is highly important for you to connect with the audience. And number 4, clear lighting on your face because people are looking at you. If you are doing other than headshot, this is what we call headshot recording. Other than headshot, it's okay. But if you are putting yourself as your personality, as an authority, as you are putting yourself as your self-branding, you need to show your face clearly. So this is my 4 elements. And actually, I have many things to share more. Hopefully, I can share further in many things because I haven't described YouTube Buddy, I haven't described Morning Fame. There are also YouTuber terbaik, banyak lagi. There's many things that we need to learn about YouTube. And most important is that by having YouTube, there is no more answer that there is no work. Tak ada kerja lah. I'm unemployed. Saya menganggur lah. Saya tak boleh buat apa-apa. Nothing
such thing.
No such thing of that. You can use your handphone. Start creating your YouTube. Even you can start one. Do not expect perfection. Do not expect perfect of your video because you need to learn. You need to do something different. You need to make mistake. So I wish you greater success.
All right. Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you everyone on Facebook. Thank you everyone on Zoom. Yeah. Let's meet up again next week. With that, oh yeah, tak ada. With that, have a very good weekend, guys. Yeah, I will see you guys next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Cik Zul boleh hang on sekejap tak?